Hey guys, today I'm back here in Woodhill. Today is a pretty exciting day because today I'm demoing a Mondraker Foxy R. Pretty excited to test this thing out. So some pretty interesting things on it, like it's a very unique suspension design where shock is actually attached to the rear triangle, which is pretty unique. And also the Olin suspension, never tried this before, so yeah, it'd be cool to check it out. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, just making my way up. Pretty good so far, probably better than my zeroed because well, no resistance. And the guy told me this suspension design is meant to be really efficient up the hill. So yeah, stack does feel a bit low. It's not a surprise because my bike has a pretty high stack. So yeah, has a 465 mil reach, I'm pretty sure, about 20 mil longer than my zeroed. So yeah, only got this thing for like 2 hours, maybe even a little less. Wow. So yeah, I might try to go a bit quicker than I usually would. Alright guys, dropping into Kamma Cuzzie. Yeah, see how this bike feels on it. The seat's a little bit high, but I think that should be alright. I'm not used to my rail clanking in the background. Yeah. Yeah, suspension's definitely set up a little stiffer than I'm used to. But yeah, that's alright. Yeah, the seat's getting in my way a bit. Raised it a little bit for the uphill. So, yeah, maybe that wasn't even a bad idea. Whoa. Yeah, it also has really high tire pressures right now. Well, really high for me. So, yeah. It feels like it fits me though, so that's good. That's a rail, it does not sound good. Oh. What a sluice. Whoa, Jesus. Back wheel got hung up on that and bucked me like crazy. Ooh, that was Kamma Cuzzie. That was alright. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel as plush as my bike. Not sure if that's a suspension setup thing or a suspension platform thing, but yeah, felt pretty good though. I think it fits me better than my bike though. Alright guys, now I'm up here at Side of Fries. Curious to see how this thing jumps. So yeah, give it probably a couple runs. So yeah, let's drop in. That guy's dropping in. Whoa. Put the seat all the way down. Oh my god, that's sandy. So yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels heavier than my bike, that's for sure. It's not a surprise though, because it's aluminum. Oh, the seat is so freaking low. Yeah, not used to the high tire pressures. On the jumps it's obviously better, but yeah, I felt like I needed to go really slow. Yeah, I just looked at the O-ring after doing that run, and it was only like halfway up the fork. So yeah, the fork was definitely a bit too hard for me this entire time. So yeah, I let a little bit of air out, so hopefully it should be a little better now. Yeah, getting used to it now. Yeah, this thing feels good in the air, but yeah, to be honest, I think my bike is still a bit better on the jumps, just because I really like the light feeling of the carbon frame. So yeah, this thing feels real stable. T-bogged the step up without any issues, so yeah, that felt good. Alright guys, dropping into Greasy cheeseburger. Another test on something a bit more technical. Hopefully it should feel a bit better than on Kamma Cuzzie. Just because got a little bit of air at the fork, so That should be a bit better. Yeah, high tire pressure certainly screwed me up on this loose stuff. That's probably why I run my tires quite low. Just gotta be careful on these freaking sandy corners. Even if you're going slow, it's really easy to wash out. That was actually quite smooth. Probably didn't sound smooth, but felt smooth. Yeah. Alright, I might head down now. Feel like one night or something. But yeah. These legs cramping from the short ass seat post. Oh. Alright guys, I've actually got more time than I thought. Meant to get this bike back at 4 o'clock, and it's only like 3:10. So yeah, I was just gonna go down one night and give it back, but might as well do a lap of rock candy if I've got the time. So yeah. Yeah, definitely like the gearbox being way quieter, that's for sure. That's right.
Alright guys, so after this lap of rock candy, I actually realized something about this bike that is probably not the best, which was the fact that the seat tube was actually really short because of this unique suspension design where the shock actually sits under the seat post. The entire time I spent on this bike, I felt like the drop was far too short, and I'm honestly not sure that it would be comfortable to ride this bike for someone of my height. On a more positive note, one thing that I really enjoyed about this bike was the suspension, which felt very smooth over small bumps, especially in the rear, so that's probably one of my favorite things about this bike.
Alright, now we'll go down one night. So yeah, not really anything I would have time to do up here at this point. Maybe see if I want to do Stampede, but I'm not sure that I'll have the time to do that. Yeah, I think it would feel more efficient up the hills if the dropper wasn't so damn short. Yeah. Also, another thing I noticed is the easiest gear is definitely, you spin a lot slower than on the pinion gearbox. But yeah, I still feel like I could use the easier gear on the pinion, so yeah. I take these corners a bit carefully, because yeah, some of them are quite loose. Alright, now the steep section. Alright. Oh. Whoa. Definitely feels better than that Kamma Cuzzie track in Christchurch. Probably because the suspension isn't friggin' running into the ground. Whoa. 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 Jesus, that's sandy. Oh my god. I need some carpet. Oh my god. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not sure I have the energy to go up to Stampede. My legs are killing me. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't too bad though. Yeah, this bike doesn't feel as tanky as that Kamma Cuzzie tried, which was also aluminum, by the way. But yeah, I think I definitely prefer carbon, to be fair. It's actually a pretty big difference in how the bike feels. So yeah. But if you like a stable bike that you can just keep straight, I think an aluminum bike would be pretty good. So yeah. Alright guys, so that'll do it for the video. That was a pretty sick ride here in Woodhill, trying out the Mondraker Foxy R. Pretty cool bike. Definitely felt good over small bumps, real smooth. So yeah, definitely enjoying the gearbox more though, especially because you can shift as many gears as you want. yeah, a few times I had to lift it up and shift like that, so yeah, that honestly wasn't the best. But yeah, it was a pretty good feeling bike, nice and stable. I still think I prefer a carbon frame, and I think they do have a carbon version of it. So yeah, I'd be interested to try that. But the aluminum one still felt good, especially if you like a stable bike. So yeah, that'll do it for the video. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Just trying an e-bike now. Once I feel the transmission. Yeah, you can definitely notice the power. Let's see how well you can shift under load. A bunch of crap in the drivetrain. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the brakes pull so far down. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So light feeling.